Straddle press with deep core. We are going to be using a straddle position and an overhead press. We're making sure that each time we are pressing up overhead, we're exhaling, we're finding some tension from the bottom up to engage those lower transverse abdominis muscles and make sure we are managing pressure really well for our core and our pelvic floor. You can use a front rack kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell as you see me doing here. Really, whatever variation feels best for you is what you should choose. There is no best way to do this here. We just want to make sure you're feeling challenged and engaging your core well. You can also use a goblet position of a kettlebell or a dumbbell as you see me doing here. Again, there's no best way. You choose the way that feels best for you and meets you where you are at today. A few things we want to keep in mind is that we don't want to move over to the side as we're trying to press the weight overhead. We want to make sure that our torso stays stacked on top of our rib cage. We don't want to overly flare our ribs, and we want to make sure we're choosing a weight that we can actually press up. If you really can't get the weight all the way overhead, then choose one that's a little bit lighter. Lastly, we want to remember as we press up that we don't want to be pressing out on our abdomen. So as you press up, you should see a gentle drawing in of your belly versus a pushing out. As you can see here, as I press up, I'm exhaling, getting some tension from the bottom up. That belly is gently drawing in, which means I'm getting some great deep core engagement.